Hi, it's Julie's Demi Color, or Colors. Yes, Julie's Demi Colors. I'm probably gonna look really flashed off and I already have my Demi on all over my face. I used orange 5 to warm it up. I also used neutral orange around the ears, neck, a little bit up here. I used, of course, my Chanel Shiny again, and I don't know why this is happening. So if I go really low, you just might see it. It's a good tip to do your eyebrows. I'm gonna be playing with a pen, and I love those. So all I have now is just my NYX for my eyebrows when I wanna go in here, because I tweeze them like I just hit it too hard. Now that's gonna be brown. I tweeze them, I bleached them, but I tweeze them in the front a lot, but I make sure, if you notice, I make sure I have a defined point because I want it to go up in the eyes, but I want that to go out, not down, because someone will look at my eyebrow and probably look down, and I don't need that at 62. I have enough creepy skin and skin moving around. And over here, same thing. This side, I just can't see good. I don't know, maybe because of my left eye, I might have to have cataract surgery. It's a little foggy. And I gotta buy a new Mini Coupe. Transmission died. I was leaving here. It was in gear. Thank God I wasn't going fast. Just stopped. You could step on the gas, it will not go. You couldn't move the shifting, central, neutral, fast forward, revert, nothing. A couple of good guys were nice enough, because I was telling people to go around me. Actually, I was right out here from not too far. They manually picked it up and put it in neutral and pushed my vehicle to the side. And I left it there because I was going to the airport. And thank God, we finally towed my car away, and we found out through Mini Coupe transmission. But it's a 2006 silver metallic, you know, black top. I had the Harman Kardon, you know, speakers. I even had Blumpunk. I still had a CD player. So it's gonna be done differently, different colors. Not to just play with you, I just want to do different colors. And matter of fact, I started one already. I used this, there again, it's probably beaming off. I really don't know what's going on. This, it really holds. Instead of doing, I don't know if you can really see that, because it's right there. It really blends like I have it on here. There's nothing except that. Here, I bought this, I don't know, I saw this chrome. You could pick different colors. So I picked, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see, I'll rub that. You probably won't. I love it. It's almost like Una. That's why I bought. It was like $5.99. And I'll put it right here again so you can see. It's chrome, but I love it. And I'm using Jones Road, her black mascara. But number 1, YSL, that chocolate, I love it. Because that one, it doesn't come down here. If I laugh a lot and do stuff, or if it's hot or whatever I do, Jones Road, a little bit will come down. I did throw out Mob's mascara. That didn't even get a star. So we won't even go there. All right. I don't know who's already received their Waltz, but I will show it to you. Now, this is what I find interesting. I know it's playing. Okay, if you can see Waltz, that's a matte. Now I'm gonna put Everest right next to it. We have Everest. Everest is a shimmer, and this is Waltz. They look the same, except this Everest has a shimmer. So Waltz is without the shimmer. Could be Everest, is what I'm saying to you, basically. So let's get going. What I'm going to do, and I need light because I can't see. And I know I don't want it to beam off, but I have to have some light. I gotta look in my mirror. Okay, I know, I'm trying to keep my hair tucked away. What I'm gonna do, I already got the chrome on. I went a little bit backwards. I'm gonna just go up here where my pupil is. And since my skin moves, as you can see, I sometimes have to tap, pull up, and bring it down like a 7. Since I have a smaller eye, I choose to do a 7. Or a little C, I'll curve in here, because it's better to curve in than out, unless you can do a wing up. I mean, you could probably get a credit card or something, and really, if you want it really tight and try to get a lift, or with false eyelashes. That's why I haven't done it yet, but I'll do the outer under my lashes or in my lashes to make them darker. So Waltz is like almost like a taupe. I guess if you need taupe, this would be a good for your eyebrows too. And then I just turn around, and as you know, the further out you go, I think it blends better and softer. Because if you're going in hard, it's like, well, where's it going? And I like to go up or out, okay? And if I wanted to, I can even go higher. Don't be scared to go higher. I know a lot of people think they need a big space between their brow bone, the brow, but for us hooded, really hooded, mature, I mean, some women my age they've already had an eye surgery, so they don't have the excess skin or the creepiness. Even down here, they don't have. Now I can go down and just put this right where I had pine, which I used, which is by Wonderskin. It's the only eyeliner that doesn't move on my eyes. So, and I did lose, I think when I was in California, I lost it's like a bronzy brown. I love that color, so I'm gonna have to reorder it because I think I left it. So some of us can't fight age unless you have facelift. If you're gonna, if you're an artist, musician, artist, an actor, actress, whatever, fine, go ahead, you got the money. I don't. One, I don't know how long I'm gonna live, so I have to have money to survive. You can lighten that up. It doesn't have to be as dark. And if you think doe eyes, if you got a bigger eye, different shape, you can go in here. Like say if you got a little puffiness there and you can't get rid of it with your caffeine roller, or I'm trying right now the 5% caffeine with niacinamide typology. Yeah, and I'm trying there. It's like a tan. It doesn't really tan, but you put it on your face and neck. It's a serum that supposedly makes your skin glow. We'll see how that goes. I got a few products I can talk about, but not today. Just want to show you Waltz. And I'm putting it here because I'm on this side. I'm going to use something totally different. And I might even use, like I said, Everest. Everest has been around for Seint. I think it was even when mascara. And that's the other thing I can talk about. As of October, as everybody knows, we're not going to be MLM. I see the creams. I see the perfumes, Pleasure, Beautiful. I'm telling you, I know you guys see me very bright, but I can't see the colors. I'm going to try, I'm going to go and use Pup. Pop is a cool, I'm sorry, cafe. And I have to look. I'm sorry, but I really do have to look. I'm going above my crease. I'm just going back and forth lightly. I'm not gonna go any further over my eyeball. I got small eyes and I'll close them right in. I'm not done with this eye either. Just thought I'd have two different fun eyes. And remember, up, always think up and out. Same with your eyebrow. If you can train it to go up a little, even if you don't have a notch, say if it just goes straight, as long as it doesn't go down here, because then everybody will look, yeah, believe me, I mean, I like my bangs, but I've had hair where I didn't have my bangs. It's just, I've always had thin hair. Okay, and I'm bringing it in, and that's cafe, if you want to look. Doesn't look dark to you maybe because I gotta keep playing with this light. I gotta find out why. I don't know if you see it now. I'm like looking for it. So I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. Maybe you'll see it. Because when I look on the camera, I don't see it dark. So let me know. And I'll show you what that looks like. That's cafe. It's a matte. It's pretty. Pop is cooler and lighter. But I figured we'd do something like dramatic if you want to go out in the evening or what. See, now I can't see, so I have to play. I'm sorry to do that to you because it's frustrating me. I don't know why all of a sudden. If someone knows, I mean, I got a 15. You know, I got a new phone, but I don't know what's going on with my light. And I'm going to put up, I got a new one. I'm going to see if it changes. I don't know. I had to clean my brush. You really, don't ask. I really like clean brushes. So cafe, we want to put something fun. I do. Do I want to go darker? Tell you what, I am going to do something out of the ordinary. I believe it's a shimmer. Moscow. I know. Damn. So that's Moscow right here. So it's a shimmer. Not as quite like that. So it's pretty. It would bring out blue eyes. It would bring out, I apologize for up and down. It's driving me nuts. So I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna put it right here, really close to my lashes. And if you want more of a better effect, you can take your finger. Of course, I think I just put it down below my lashes. That's all right. It's nothing you can't fix, especially if it's fallout, but I already have my Demi on. Well, at least it has a peach color. There. I think I just want to do something fun. Here I did the waltz. No, the waltz is, you know, looking, this is more cooler. I love cafe. The waltz, I don't know, maybe I just need to do this again. I feel like when I do get Moscow on it, I'm not kidding you. I'm having one of those days. So I gotta fix that. Drives me nuts. Is it buildable? Well, I'll do this and you tell me. I'm gonna do some setting spray, right? I'm going into the waltz. Let's see if we can go darker. And I'm tapping because I know I got loose skin. I'm doing like a fat 7 up and down. Oh, I forgot I did. I exfoliated. I was flaking my lids, my hoods, and I used Kate Somerville's Exfoliate. It's like green and gritty. Glycolic acid and lactic acid. You leave it on for 2 minutes and then wash it off. Because when I put it on, I don't have water on my face because there's already water, first ingredient, in the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. It's not the cream, it's the thing you put on for 2 minutes, and believe me, it takes all your dead skin off, especially if you're doing agency or retin-A. It came right up, so I see the little pink, so actually it wasn't Moscow. It's my skin. But see how I got it darker? And if you want, I'd rather do it with another pencil. I'm looking. Come on, Julie. Well, I'm trying to use my Morphe pencils because I seem to go back to the old original ones, like I'm going to right now, see? And I'm gonna put only on the outside. I'm using Waltz and also dipping into Everest. I mean, that's shimmer. I'm trying to stay, and if I don't think it does an impact, especially if I want to go on the outside, I'll clean that up. I don't know if you can see that. The Waltz, I'm gonna go in with, what color is that? Holly. Now it won't get back in my, you have to play with, I bought this too. I like the ones that have the lip. Can you see it right there, the lip? I like the ones where you can open it up with the lip. Since I have, arthritis, you can see that bone sticking right out. Yeah, well, it's easier for someone like me. Or other women that have arthritis in their hands or carpal tunnel, whatever. I'm gonna go into Holly just for fun. And if I wanted it even stronger, Holly would bring out green, hazel eyes, and even blue eyes. I do have fallout though, I just noticed that. Whoa. Yeah, my skin, it does move. Just want to go right here a little. Yes, eyes take me the longest because I'm trying to get a clean brush. That was a lot of Holly. Well, now that we know that, if you see red here, I got Holly. Don't look at my wrinkles. I know, allergies too. Okay, this one, all I have is Moscow for the lid, which is a shimmer. And up top, I have Cafe. Do I want to do something fun? Or do I just want to go in and do Sabrina, which is a shimmer, but clean off my tile. Just to lighten it up, I'm going to use Cupcake. It's a matte. And go up. I mean, if you want to widen, or even like, say if you still have, I can put Moscow right here if I want, still have my shimmer. It's like eat your cake and have your ice cream and eat your cake, but you can't have both, basically. My mother always said that. Don't think you can have your cake and ice cream and eat it too. That's what she used to say to me. I'm gonna dim it because I want you guys to really see. I did the Moscow and Cafe. And again, I can go into Cafe again. Just made a mistake and went into Waltz. Sorry about that. Now I got, someone was very not nice saying something about me when they don't even know me on YouTube. I mean, you should come right out and just ask me, not make the statement, because I'll answer a question. I mean, someone really thinks I was intoxicated. I don't drink, and you know what? I just have that personality where I got ADHD. I can all of a sudden do this, and all of a sudden I got 5 things going on, and I don't even know what I'm doing. Just to let you know, that doesn't mean I'm intoxicated. That's as close as I get. Reeds, ginger with monk fruit and stevia. They named off the 3 or 5 worst sodas. I'm not even gonna say the worst one because I know someone that likes it. All right, see, I dim it, but now for me, I gotta see how's it looking. And I'm looking for another brush, and I don't know where it went. I also got my tulip, pink tulip. I'm gonna show that if I have time. I mix it with Audrey and mix tulip here. It actually comes out, I like it. Pretty funky. I love tulip actually, pink tulip, I love it. Down here, I'm not gonna use cafe. I'm gonna go in, use holly. And I'll bring it up just because I want something that's gonna go in here above Moscow. So since I put holly there, and I'm only going just to the black pupil, the middle, and I see fallout, but I want to go up here. I just have the wrong brush. I just noticed they're very powdery. So between cafe and Moscow, I'm putting holly in the middle, actually where my crease is, so when I open you don't see it. So I'll bring it up a little bit more and over so you can see some of holly that blends right in with Moscow. It'd probably be an evening look. Well, that's me. Some people can do even in the day if they want. And then just want a little bit more that goes up into cafe. So it almost looks that I have to clean out. I just feel like I got a lot of fallout on both. But I'm doing eyes basically. I mean, I already got my Demi on. You know, early I put pink tulip and Audrey on, but I can show it to you again if I have time or if you guys aren't bored yet. Okay. Yeah, I know, I put the dark in the middle. You guys are like, why did she do that? Now her eye's closing up. And I can go all the way up if I want. Go right over cafe or go over here. What I'm trying to say is play with your eyes. You might find something unique. Find something like, wow, that really came out, I kind of like that. I mean, play with your colors. I can't wing. We all know Julie can't wing. If you can, do it. Then you'll have that lifted look. So I'm gonna relax my eye. I'm gonna put a little more holly over here. Not much because I got cupcake over there. So I'm gonna leave it like that. And there again, if I want, put Moscow there again. I'm looking at you and I'm like, I see something, but it's not there. I'm just gonna blend now. Not much. I don't want to blend out my holly look, but it really looks dark in the crease. But you can still play. Go back into cupcake if you think it's too dark or whatever, I mean, you can always just go right there. It's almost like painting. Like right here, I feel like it's dark right under my bone. That's my brow bone. Yes, it's lots of skin here. But I just lightened it up. But I still have Holly, and I got my cafe. And I got my Moscow. And all I'm gonna do is here, you can use Drift, Sabrina. There's another one I'm thinking about and I can't think of it. Not Glass Slipper. Drift, there's another one. It's almost like Drift. It's like an ivory with shimmer. I'm gonna leave it like that. And the Holly can stay there. Is that all I'm gonna do? Oh, didn't I tell you I wanted to fool around with this eye? I wasn't done. The Waltz. I don't know. I like playing on putting Everest on. Just lightly. Into the Waltz. They're both the same color. I know, yeah, this is where I'm raw from the... It's just you can see more shimmer. I'm going to go lightly all the way up to the brow bone so people can see a little shimmer. And right here, I put Everest. It just went up and went into, I don't know if you can see it. No, go the other way. And on my lashes on the outside, I darkened it with Holly, or was it... I think it was Holly in my lashes here. But I went down with Waltz. You don't have to, because I can close up your eye too, especially like me. When I have a lot of expressions, you know. I laugh, they close up. That's why I love YSL mascara, because it really doesn't transfer here. And that's why people can laugh. But Wonderskin, their eyeliner, it's gel. I can't even do a wing once I put it there because it's staying. You gotta do the wing manually so it doesn't smudge, it stays. I like that though, because I laugh a lot and people like use it. They say, Julia, mascara's all the way down, you got raccoon eyes. But I don't with the Wonderskin eyeliner, or if I put eyeshadow over it for an evening more look. So that's Moscow, and I put Cupcake to soften up the line, and it still looks dark. If you think it looks dark, like I'm looking at you, then I look at myself. Let me see. Sorry, gotta brighten this up. This would be my evening, and it almost does look like it wants to shut up right here, because I put it right in the crease, but I also brought it up. And I could have made it more darker up here, but I want the cafe to show. So I guess what I should have done is put Moscow, cafe, and then I could have put Holly. That. I can go right above it and just put it lightly so you can see the red. I wouldn't go past the black pupil in the middle. For me, I mean, other people have bigger, nice doe eyes. And there again, if I want to lighten it up, you don't want to put a lot of powder. I mean, don't get me. But say if you had to switch up for day to evening, I just lightened up the inner side with Cupcake and went up. I like this one because I like shimmer. I mean, it almost looks like Una. Almost. I'm not going to say it is. But it is. I can play with this again. It just looks, I don't know, it just looks fun. That's Moscow. That's cafe. I know I did I know I did Waltz. I'll do it again. And don't forget, if you want to spray your setting spray to make it darker, you can. So that's, I think that's what I had them before. And that's Everest with the shimmer. I feel like Waltz is like Everest. They just took the shimmer out. That's my opinion. You don't have to go by that. Okay. I'm trying to think where I put. Where did I put it? Oh, yeah. Since I got the new palette. Here it is. This one right here is Tulip. I believe it's a gloss. Right next to it is Audrey. I can test those for you too. I'll use my other hand. Audrey, you probably won't see it. If you can see the pink right there. I don't really want to get, I'm just trying to think, I wonder what that is. I don't dare touch it. Julie's not afraid of touching buttons, but not right now. And this is Tulip. I thought it's in the gloss, so you can put it on your lips too. Because I find the satins dry your lips out more. Unless you put the balm or the gloss on. That's Tulip. I love Tulip. I like to go over my nose like a sunburn. Unfortunately, I have to have light. Sorry. It's going to look very bright to you. Maybe I can get rid of some of that holly. Then I'm going to do you can do Tiny Dancer, Petal. I think we have that still. Now, of course, I find Demi stays on longer. But, see, that takes up my whole cheek. I have an old MAC brush that does blush. I'm gonna just soften that up over my nose and mix not Tiny Dancer, Audrey. And Julie likes color. I love, because it like soaks up into my dry skin. And if you think you got it too bright, you can always put your Audrey. It's almost like an ombre. Because gloss, I find, doesn't really stick to my, put it on my nose. My nose always looks like Rudolph, except it's not red, it's white. So I'm trying to tone it down with pink Tulip. A little better. I just like, okay, I'm done playing. Oh, and I got Renaissance too. I wanted that. Sangria, wanted that. I got Ruby, no, not Ruby. I got Scarlet in here. I got Tangerine in here, which is nice. That's a gloss. Then I got Demi's I use for eyeshadow too. Violet red one and red violet one. I believe they're 25% off. If you don't want to dry, we get creepy skin. So sometimes a cream eyeshadow is better. So what I do, you can put on MAC Painterly Pot, but since I've found this from Lime Life, Alcon, I love it. It's for lips and eyes. It's a primer. Wonderskin, really don't laugh at that, with the Sephora Dragon Fruit. And all I have to do, I just saw something. I'm gonna just grab something off the cuff. If you saw this entity, it's a real white ice from Thrive. And I can always put it here. Julie likes shimmer, even though people say, no, you're not supposed to. I know. And I'll put it over here too. How's my fallout? I want to make sure my Demi And a lot of red through here too. Been blowing my nose and doing the Kate Somerville Exfoliate 2-minute and little granular sand. It really bugged me because I was trying to think what was falling in my eye today. And I finally looked in the mirror. I'm like, oh my God, I'm flaking all over the place. So I used it. I'm not flaking. The only thing I see that I want to just do, I don't know why. I shouldn't be touching it because it will come right off because I'm red. You can see the red. That's my skin. Because glycolic acid and lactic acid just sucked right onto it. But that's Waltz, and I do have Everest in there. They really, I tell you, if you look, there again, how low can I go? They really, one's matte, one has a shimmer, and they both are pretty. They'd be beautiful on fox, silver hair, any color. I like Everest. I find Everest, Waltz will be, it's a classy look. Even if you bring it down here, I brought Waltz down here. It's soft enough for a blue eye, green eye, hazel eye. Of course, brown eyes are so lucky they can wear anything. I mean, but I really think this one with the Masque would pop out even green. Hazel, hi honey. I have to move things for him. And another thing I bought, that came, I don't know why, this Seint, the Love, I don't know, I wanted it, but it looked like it was used, like the bindings are already all broken in, and it's tearing down here, the paper on the corner, right there. And I just got this 2 days ago. So I'm like, I don't have anything in it because I'm thinking about sending it back because the bindings are already creased and everything and the paper's coming off the bottom. So I still have my receipt. Always keep your receipts. I don't cut the names of the colors. A lot of people do, you know, a lot of artists even do. They'll put here, they'll cut out and you can tape it right here. What is the name of that particular lip and cheek or eyeshadow? You know, some people might not use the mirror here, so they'll just put the names because I got more color. I got more eyeshadow colors from Seint. I think I'm up to 75 to 80 eyeshadows. So if you ever need a color, I'll do it for you. I'll make it work. That's it. I have nothing else. I mean, the eyes, this one, if I had to do over, I'd probably turn around and put the cafe in the middle and Holly up top because it's lighter and I like a unique look sometimes. It's like putting Maha with Havana. It's like a nice pink sunset with, even with tangerine. Tangerine is softer actually than Havana, very soft. Leo's more punchier than tangerine also. What you see in the computer when you pick your colors, very deceiving. Tangerine is very, very softer than Leo or Havana, trust me. But I like Moscow. Cranberry, I'm gonna try that one because it looks really pretty. And I got that in there. That's about, and the other thing I just saw, I was going through online, I actually Googled, and I got this. They had different chromes, but this one I thought was closer to the Una because Julie did, I have Una, if you see it, you'll know something happened. Una, Ginger, Gold Digger, and believe it or not, that's Golden Eyes. What happened? It was upright. It dropped off my vanity right on Maestro's wooden shopping post. It's got a wood base and it, so all three crumbled. So I put alcohol and waited for them to dry out, but I really had to save. Of course, I got 3 other golden eyes because I love golden eyes. You can just tap on like MAC Painterly Pot or just what I just used, you know, from Lime Life. It's lighter than MAC, the Painterly Pot. It's lighter. Really looks like your skin. And it holds just like MAC. Okay, my time's up. I'm gonna let you go. I hope you like the idea that I use Painterly Pot. Not Painterly Pot, pink Maestro. Pinks, I can't think. Pink slipper, no, I can't think. Pink slipper with Audrey, but you can ombre it with Tiny Dancer or Petal, whatever you feel like. I hope you understood my mature hooded eyes, what I did. And under the lashes, it's almost like tight lining, except I keep it on the outside, so it looks like I have, like, going out, like I got lashes. And I do this afterwards, even after my mascara's on, because I find it really, I do it sometimes before. Today I did, and I'm doing them now. And that way, let me see, I tell people not to look at the wrinkles. So you can see, and I put Holly. He's reverse sneezing. So it almost looks like Una, doesn't it? Well, I was going to get Stevie, but I think Stevie would have killed my whole lid. I loved it. I wanted to, but I knew better. But I could go this far. And up top is Waltz, and I did put Everest from and up in the middle. I started out with Cupcake or Sabrina, and on this one, I know it's really deep and dark. I got Masque. Then I put Holly in the crease, and then I went up over the cafe, and then I put Holly a little bit higher, and then I believe I put Drift or Sabrina. And I gotta figure out how this is affecting me beaming off, and you can't see my colors. And like that's Pink Slipper, and that's Audrey, don't forget. And you can mix gloss with satins or semi-gloss, because gloss, I think, they're great for lips. Here, for me, they show my wrinkles more, you know, the shine, which I don't mind because Demi gives me a nice shine. You know, when I use R5 or Violet Red 5, or Red 5 or Violet Red 7, that looks like Spellbound, Demi just seems to hold color on me more. Of course, I don't use a primer. The only setting spray I use is Super Goop, and I go out resetting spray. You know, I spray my whole face and neck. Granted, I forgot it on my last trip to see my doctor, so. But I did show from the morning to my favorite restaurant in Del Mar, and then I went to Nordstrom's in La Jolla, and finally, you know, I worked my way down to the airport. I didn't want to leave. That's it. That's Julie's Demi Colors. And if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments or julielundeval@gmail.com. You'll see that too. Also, if you want to look in my biography in Facebook, Instagram, Threads, TikTok. But I'm moving over to Thread. I'm trying to work on Threads more. I'm slowly, very slowly, but I'm building. It's like, do I want to put Maestro or do I want to do Seint and Threads? And in the beginning, I was doing kind of both. TikTok, I changed my picture to Maestro, but I still show Seint and Demi and eyeshadow, and I show like I had a broke out red patch here, probably in May or April. Too much retin-A, and it really was red, but by golly, green won. Took out the red. I didn't look like a white casking cake. It really took the white out. It didn't look white. It really took, because it was really raw. So, the opposite of red, if you look at your colors, fire. You're gonna see the green or blue, and I have blue-green one, and I have green one from the edit. I never talked about it with you guys. I will sometime. The edit. The green one came in the one I picked. The erase edit. I can use all those colors. I can also help you too, guys. If you need help with 3D creams, also with Demi, you can combine both too. There's no golden rule. I mean, you can put your cream on, just still put your Demi around your eyes. I mean, I still use Demi for eyeshadow. Then I put golden eyes or Aries over it. It looks really nice, especially at nighttime. Just sparkly. All right, I'm rambling. Guys, have a good weekend. What's today? Monday. So, you have a good week. Sorry about that. Seems like the weekend went by awfully quick. And this is with Jones Road. In case no one has, this one has a curve. I don't know, can you see the curve? I don't know how much flashback. I go in slowly because it pumps air and it will dry your mascara out quickly if you pump back in quick. People that do that a lot, it will dry out your mascara. All right, guys, have a good week. I might pop in, you never know. Take care. Good night.